There it goes. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. My name is Chris. Nice to see you guys again. I know I've been away for a while. I had to unfortunately step back from recording every day. My work schedule wasn't working very well with it, and my anxiety was through the roof there for a little bit. So I'm feeling a little bit better. Still not 100%, but as we're coming down to the end of the year and everything and all that, I think I'll be fine. But, like I originally said, I have one island tour for you guys. Snowflake's already been reset. I was just getting burnt out on the whole Christmas thing. So I went ahead and reset that. That's going to be my Valentine's Island. I'm going to map hunt for that after this. I'm not going to do that on camera because that's just going to be way too long. Too much resetting, too much editing and stuff to do for today. But I at least wanted to get you guys this walkthrough going. So this is not actually on my dream address. This is just, I just booted up my island, got the time I wanted. The dream address has been set. I have the pictures and everything. Those will go live on my Instagram here once this is done. But I thought I would take you guys around, kind of show you what I managed to get done. I did manage to finish it. The ending of the island, getting to the last bits, is always the hardest part. But we're just going to start right here at my airport. I have a green airport. The welcome flag is just a code that I had. I did not have room to try and make a half Christmas, half Halloween flag because I wanted to. I couldn't find anything, and going through my codes, I just had no space. But we're going to go here through my entrance. Now, this was kind of, I did this, well, obviously, you know, the entrance is usually done first, but for me, this was kind of like the in-between Halloween and Christmas, you know, that November Thanksgiving, and so there's lots of browns in here. Christmas is over on this side. You can see there's gifts. That is the Santa outfit, the jingle dress, and a balloon that you guys can hold on to. And then over here for the Halloween side, I gave up trying to not get the lights on the Halloween trees. They're lit up. It's fine. But I have a little candy spooky treats basket for you guys to hold. The frugal outfit's over here, and then the orange mage outfit is also over here. So whichever one you guys want to wear, you can run around, take pictures. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start on the Christmas side of things first. Sasha is not home, so we are not going to be able to go inside the bakery, which is a bit of a bummer, but I will go through and take pictures and stuff before I reset. So we'll start actually up here. This is just a little welcome lodge I threw together on my fake building kick. This is the only main fake building on the island. I have a couple of sheds and stuff, but other than that, just that phone box, letters to Santa mailbox. And we'll go down here because the Christmas side is not exactly the easiest to get around. Right here we have just a little park. You can sit here after you do your shopping over at Nooks, which is also over here, and, you know, watch the kids play or whatever you want to do. And then we have Nook's Cranny right here, just decorated with a cart corral, which I actually had a lot of fun putting these together. I was so excited to finally get the shopping cart, shopping basket items. Cruiser bike, ABD, I almost called it an ATM. That's not what it is in the game. And just a festive tree for something right here in the center. Post office over here. Shoot, Ralph is also not home, so that's a bummer, but that's one of the interiors I am most proud of. I absolutely love his interior, but he runs the post office, so all your packages and letters and stuff that you're sending to Santa and stuff that goes around the island, he takes care of that. I don't have all the beaches blocked off, but I did not decorate them. Unless there's a villager home on the beach, which there is one. I actually forgot to show you guys the map, but we'll just go ahead and show you now. I have Ken down on the beach on the Halloween side of things, but other than that, I refuse to decorate the beaches. I want nothing to do with decorating them. I may on my mermaid island. We'll see. Right over here, Flurry's not home. She's not inside. She runs the cafe, and it looks like she's enjoying some scones and a cup of soup, I think. I'm not quite sure how that would be for a combo, but she looks like she's enjoying herself. So we have some books over here on the table, a bunch of Christmas decorations, your menu right here so you can see before you go inside to order. And she just has like a little backdrop right there with the garland and stuff on the simple panels. It's not a building, it's just like a little extension. And then you cannot go this way. I blocked it off with more Christmas decorations just to be annoying, I suppose. This island isn't exactly the easiest to get around. But if you go over this way, you come to our illuminated path, which I don't have a sign for, and you can't get out of this, but you can just walk through it. It's all lit up. This section lags a little bit. This section actually doesn't lag too bad. And there's a couple wiggle spots, but I think it's really pretty. I love how bright it is. It's really colorful. This was enjoyable to build. I had a lot of fun with this one. It was a bit of a bright spot when I was having a really tough time. But here's Sasha's bakery. He doesn't have any seats or anything on the outside. We've got some apple pie, cookies, frosted pretzels, and I think a cherry tart is right there is what I placed. Outside, he's got a phone box and some gifts, and you can see the forest right behind him. That was the last section I had to make, and I just, you know what, fill it with trees. It's fine. Sprinkle has a thought bubble, and she is currently walking around on her ice rink. We're going to ignore the thought bubble. Pull the weed. So she is, of course, like everybody else, apparently not home, but inside is where you can get your ice skates, and then you can just come out here, skate around the ice, have a good time. We're gonna ignore the thought bubble, like I said. And then this is one of the last sections on the Christmas side of things. We come to our toy factory and gift wrapping area. I'm not going to worry about the rock. It shouldn't be there on the dream address. This is where you can get all your gift wrapping. We've got garden gnomes for the elves out here wrapping presents and getting stuff ready to send off. And then this is Santa's house. So Santa is one of the extra characters I made for the island. And, of course, once we get through Nintendo's long loading screens here. But you come inside, and you can come up here and have your picture taken with Santa. So, you just sit right there on the throne. There's the Christmas decorations, the gift piles, the camera right there. I, of course, have the other rooms blocked off. He doesn't have a basement, but I gave him a bedroom. We'll go upstairs real quick and check that out. His is just very cozy and warm, the falling snow wall, and he's got some cookies and some coffee, and of course his bed and everything over here. Not too overdone. I actually really like it, considering the rest of my island is very cluttered and the Halloween side of things really lags. And that is because of the swamp, which we will go see here in a second. We've got one more spot to see on the Christmas side of things, and that is, I almost said Bo, Sherb's reindeer stables, just right up the stairs over here. We're not going to go into the museum. I gave Blathers 15 items to get the building, and that was the last thing I did with it. I haven't seen Blathers since. You can walk past all the wrapping supplies, the boxes, the gift piles that are ready to go into the sleigh. Man, Sherb is also not home. What gives you guys? Anyway, we got our 8 reindeer and Santa's Toy Day sled, a couple lights over there for the runway so he knows where to land. And we just got reindeer feed and stuff in here in this little barn. And then there is we'll go around to that. That's actually my house right there, but you can't get to it because of the fencing. That is the last thing on the Christmas side of things, so I'm gonna kick up the turbo speed here and run us back around. You can go through the trees behind the buildings if you want to. I did not overly clutter that, so you can walk through that. We're just gonna go this way and head over to the Halloween side of things. So we're gonna leave the holly jolly bright colored stuff and head over to where stuff's lit, but it's a little bit darker. So your entranceway over to the Halloween side of things is a graveyard, which I think is my favorite build over on this side. I absolutely love it. The glowing moss and everything and the ghosts kind of adds to the spookiness. Over here, of course, we have its balloon. And then down here is Abel's, which they have a little spot over here. They can come outside if they want to. Samara's well right there with the Make-A-Wish sign. That was actually, you can't really see it because of how dark it is, but that was one of the codes that I made. And Abel's sisters, like I said, the beaches are not blocked off. Rodeo's right there. We'll go see Ken's house. He's just kind of a little hermit right here on the beach, which he is home, so we'll go inside and see see him. Rodeo's not home. He runs the toy store. We're going to go, or not toy store, candy shop. We're going to go there in a minute as well. This is Ken's house. Like I said, he's a beach hermit, so lots of books. You know, a power stone right there. He can tell your fortunes if you want. Spinning wheel, which, I mean, you probably don't want to touch a spinning wheel for a little beach hermit. I don't know what secrets your furniture could be giving away, but we're going to leave. I don't think those are secrets I want to know. His yard is just all decked out in Halloween stuff. He's got a cruiser bike, so he can get around the island easier. And we'll go around this way. You can see the pumpkin patch right there, which for some reason has the snowballs. I thought I had broken those. There we go. Some weeds and some fossils, which, yeah, well, minor details. We just have the Hallowmas pumpkin patch over here where you can pick your own pumpkin, make your own jack-o'-lantern, whatever you want to do. It's got tools and stuff over here, a chainsaw. So who doesn't love taking a chainsaw to a pumpkin? Up in here is the candy store, which Rodeo runs. Like I said, trick-or-treat sign out here. I really wish he was home because I like the inside of his house as well. That was a really fun one to make. I'm going to take you over to my favorite builds. This is our swamp. And this, of course, the witch of Hallowmas who lives here is none other than Kiki herself, who also is not home. Wow, guys, you've given me a hard time over here. Nobody's home. But she tells fortunes, she makes potions, she mixes all kinds of spells. And the power stones as you're coming through, you know, kind of... Whoops, there we go. Be like, alright, so somebody has arrived. And then they have made it to the house. I did not realize those glowed different colors as you were touching them. That's kind of cool. And then over here just leads back over to the Christmas side of things where you can see we get to the forest and stuff that's back here behind the Welcome Center, giant ornament, all that. Nothing to see over there. Run back over here. We got just a couple more spots to see. Got a cave back there. And here we come to our haunted carnival. The lower section has the games, the crane game, the carnival games, the balloons, the ticket counter. And then up here is where all the rides are. So all of our haunted rides. Got the Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, teacup ride. And Pietro is home, so we can go into his house. His house is, of course, like the fun house. The sign there, House of Mirrors, is another one I made. His house, I was thinking, all right, you always have a spot where you can go with all those fun mirrors and stuff. And he took away 2 of the mirrors to put down a crafting stand. That was a little rude of him, but that's fine. We'll just leave him be. I just used the floor-length mirrors. I wasn't going to use any other mirrors because unfortunately Animal Crossing doesn't have a lot of mirrors where you can use for funhouse mirrors. And up these stairs we come to Raymond's house. Raymond is our scientist of Hallowmas, and he is studying all the Christmas stuff on the other side of the island, trying to see how they work. He kind of reminds me of Jack Skellington for this whole thing from Nightmare Before Christmas, trying to figure out, you know, what all the Christmas toys mean. And everything. I'm going to stop that before I start singing. And he is home, which is cool. So he's just got like a science laboratory in here. More of the science pods with... I actually, for some reason, put one of the sea globes in there. I felt like it worked. I like his whole house. I like the sci-fi wall. But, yep, we're leaving. Sorry, Raymond. Didn't even talk to you. Can't believe it. Out of all my villagers, only 3 are home, 2 are home. That's crazy. But over here, you can meet the other character I put onto the island, which is Jack, to kind of fill in for Halloween. He is, of course, dressed up as Jack, and Santa's dressed up as Santa. But you can get your picture taken with him. Again, he's got the graveyard wall and just a lot of the Halloween stuff, candy, cookies. He also didn't get a basement. but he did get a bedroom, which once it loads, covered with all kinds of Halloween decorations. He got the patchwork and the cool furniture with it being black and gray. I just felt like it fit, and I really like the graveyard wall. There's supposed to be a ghost or something that pops up on it somewhere, but I have not seen that yet. And I don't feel like standing around in one spot to try and find it. I apologize if you can hear a cat. I have my door closed, and I have a feeling it's my little Void who is whining, wanting to come in here. We're almost done, so I'll let him in a minute. Alright. Back outside, we go back down the stairs to the last spot, which through this haunted forest, which is above the swamp, which leads into a more Christmas type forest over here, which you actually can't walk through. I just decided to block that one off. But we come up to my house, which is as close to the center, direct center of the island I could get. So one side is Christmas and one side is Halloween. I just have it set for a log cabin. I decided to go ahead and just put a festive wreath onto it just so that way I had something on the door. Door felt a little blank. This is just the little living area. I, of course, blocked off the back room. We have a dining table over here. Just 3 chairs, because why not? Computer. I kind of set this up the way, like, my living room, dining room area in one of our houses growing up, when I was growing up, was like. It was this giant room that we just put the couch right in the center to kind of section it off. So dining room table and computer and stuff were behind it. And that was also where we put our Christmas tree. And then, of course, the living room was the other side. We'll go over into this room. For a second there, I didn't think it was going to load. That would have been really bad. Well, we come to our Halloween bathroom, which has, you know, spooky wall, rug, floor. Everything's black. Got our tub, shower, washing machine and dryer. These are both washing machines, but we're going to pretend one is a dryer. Vanity and all that. Toilet, of course. It's a bathroom. There's not much to see. And to the other side, we go back to the Christmas side of things. Now, I do have a basement and upstairs. So I'm going to show you guys those. But the Christmas side of things is, of course, the kitchen. So we've got, you know, food being made, cookies being mixed. We've got bread oven over here, microwave, espresso maker, because they're both red. A few Christmas decorations. Oh, no, I don't want to actually make anything. Whoopsie, forgot about that. And back out we go. There's not much really to say when it comes to, you know, decorating your house. It's like, hey, this is the bathroom. All right, on we go. This is the kitchen. All right, on we go. We'll go down to the basement first. In the basement, I didn't do anything with other than throwing on some basement flooring and stuff. And this is obviously where, you know, all the extra decorations are kept. So tons of boxes, trees, jack-o'-lanterns. This is just where I keep the rest of the island decorations that I didn't end up using. Because where else am I going to put them? Suppose I could always hang them from the ceiling. We'll go upstairs, show you guys my bedroom, and then we'll be done. In the bedroom, of course, I have it half Halloween over here, half Christmas. I just did the white flooring because red flooring didn't fit with Halloween, and trying to find a black flooring just didn't fit with Christmas. And I like this. Nice and open compared to the rest of the island. But I like the Halloween side of things a little bit better than I like the Christmas side of things, just because I really like Halloween. Which leads into one of my favorite Christmas gifts I got this year. My mother-in-law got me an Oogie Boogie sweater from Hot Topic. I have barely taken the thing off. Go back outside. We'll run back down to the airport. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I hope the rest of your 2023 is, you know, as relaxing as you can get it. I know the day after Christmas, if you're going to go out shopping, can be crazy. If you've got to go to work, which I unfortunately have to work, it's probably going to be insanely busy. with all the after Christmas sales and everybody using their gift cards and returns. It's just gonna be, honestly, if I had my way, I would just stay home, lock the door, and hide. I just wouldn't go anywhere. Well, there's Sasha. There's Flurry. She seems to have moved with her cup of soup. But this is where I'm going to leave you guys. I am going to go get my Valentine's Island up and running. I have not fully decided on a name yet, but I will have that after I get to 3 stars. That's when I'm going to start the videos. There's a lot of, you know, beginning island videos on YouTube already, so nobody needs to see that again. But, like I said, this is where I shall leave you guys. Have a Merry Christmas, have a Happy New Year, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!